Loner Box this year was a decent example to where I think I even sent him a DM after, it was either after or before we did the Israel trip. I think I sent him a DM where I was like, do you ever feel pressured to agree with me on things? Or like, is this a thing that we need to have a conversation about? Because like, I feel weird because when I start to make inroads with somebody, they're going to be attacked by everybody else that's not like part of my community. So that person is going to be isolated from a great other portion of the internet. And then that person is going to be beholden to my community and relying on them for support. So say me and Lonerbox, you know, we do our trip, we do content, everything's like chill. And then like, let's say that as a result of that, like a lot of people call Lonerbox like a pro-genocide supporter, pro-Israel simp, Destiny changed all of his opinions, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's say that a Rittenhouse, you know, kills 2 more people and I see it. I'm like, I think he deserved to kill his people. And Lonerbox is looking at that and he's like, I don't think that he should have killed those people. Well, now he has an incredibly difficult decision to make because he's never getting acceptance by those other communities again because he threw his lot in with me. And now if he disagrees with me, my community is reactionary as fuck. So they're going to shit on him hardcore for at least a day or two. Mm-hmm. And so like that, it just, because of how other people treat me, like Hassan or any of these right people, and they try to like assassinate everybody around me to like get at me, it necessarily fosters like a really unhealthy dynamic. So I have to think about how I engage with people. So now the way that I've tried to counteract that is I'll just try to engage with people that have very strong inroads in those communities, and I'll only provide support when it is ideas that my community and their communities would agree with. And then I'm going to try to see how that works. But it could be that in a year, like there are ways that this could be really bad. Like it might be that I build a lot of support with some of these content creators, and then a situation comes up that's just like a deal breaker for me, where it's like, I can't be supportive of this. And now I've built a whole bunch of fans who are like, wow, I can't believe Destiny lied about that, or he portrayed himself this way. And I was just like, that's like the negative of like this type of, so there's pros and cons to everything. But I don't know, we'll see how it works in a year.
Right. It's essentially like, how do you navigate building the friendships with these people and then having like a major fundamental disagreement? Do you think in part that comes down to some degree being mindful and selective about the people that you build inroads with? For example, Matt Beat, I feel like is such a good example of somebody that by and large, I think we could disagree with Matt on a lot of stuff, but I think fundamentally he would always be willing to be like kind and good to us so long as we were kind and good to, by and large,
this has
people.
nothing to do with the people. This has everything to do with the communities.
Okay.
I could be friends with probably almost anybody. I think I've shown that. I can talk to more people on the internet. I could be friends with basically anybody I want to be, as long as they're not like a loser. The problem comes with the communities. So like you saw Milo's community reaction, right? We had nothing but pleasant encounters. Like, I don't think Milo said anything mean or bad about me.
No.
But like, I don't know if he would continue to do content in that direction if his community, like, let's say he like started to see like 10,000 subs drop off because he's doing community with like a pro-genocide person. There's just like a lot of weird external pressure that exists there that doesn't exist in like an ordinary interpersonal world. Yeah.